Throughout time, I've seen many different people. People who like all kinds of music. All kinds of music.
Check this out. We got a great show coming your way today.
I've learned that music is what feelings sound like. Follow me on my journey to discover new music, new styles, and new people. Welcome. This is
Real Talk, Real Music, here on the LDM radio station.
Hey guys, guess what? This is your girl Evie. What's up? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing, a little better. I know that the world is crazy right now, but I'm sending you love and blessings. And thank you for being in this space, in my little world. And I am so happy because I'm excited. First of all, I'm excited. I have the amazing, the uncomparable NAS-T BOYZ in the house.
Yo, what's going on?
Listen, I don't have the budget, so I gotta do my
9,000
own.
people are clapping right now. Yeah.
Yay! How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. How you doing?
I'm glad. I'm doing good. I'm excited to have you guys. Thank you for taking the time and sitting down with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I'm a fan, and this is a big deal. Thank you guys. Thank you.
You're so welcome. So welcome. It's good to be.
So let's begin. Which, like I said, I don't know why nobody knows about them, but can we start by tell us a little bit about yourself?
Ooh. Well, this is Twishawn. I'll just go into some hobbies, and personally, I'm into weightlifting. I'm into singing and writing and martial arts and gaming, and I just do a lot of things. So I think me and Jay come from two different worlds, but when we got together, it merged great. It merged really well. So yeah, I'm just a homebody, man. I like staying home.
That's what's up. Hey, listen, you have to, you gotta take care of you. If you don't take care of you, nothing else happens,
Definitely.
And Jaquan.
Well, okay, guys, how you doing? I'm Jaquan. Me, I dabble in everything. I've always been the business, of the group, always handling the business and taking care of the group, getting all the bookings and making sure that everything is running, correctly, and getting us out there when we first started, meeting the right people, doing the right shows and stuff like that, to where we did get picked up by a record label called Honor Road Records. Big Al, JR, shout outs to them, for signing us and seeing that the image and the how you say that, what they saw with us, they knew they had a gold mine,
It's
because
the talent. Because and that's a good what's happening in the industry right now. Sometimes people assume like you have to be a certain way, look a certain way, but if you have a talent, it doesn't matter. And I'm sure that you guys, from your early beginnings, dancing, your exercise, like your martial arts, whatever, but you had the talent. And that's the number one thing that a lot of people lack.
Yeah, definitely we have that. We have that drive. We have that, step up on the industry from the beginning to even now that we we older, and we still put on a great show. We still, look good on stage. We come up with, we have new good music that we've been working on, and we never left the touch that everybody remembers us.
Exactly. Yeah.
We still have it. We still got it, and even better. We even got it even better, because as we got older, we look at ourselves now, and now, just like the name of the group, Boys to Men, is NAS-T BOYZ to Men. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up. Yeah.
we got the nasty, but we men now. So we taking it to a whole different level. And keeping the sex appeal on stage.
Listen, you have to keep up because you when you perform, you have to like I don't know, you have to have the fitness and do those moves and stuff like that.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't be out of
that's why
breath.
the rehearsals are paramount, man. We have to rehearse, 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 rehearse. So,
Exactly.
you know.
Practice, practice, practice. It makes best.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely. And
know.
Sean
But
is all.
did you guys? I mean, what is it that you enjoy the most as being as an artist, as a singer? Is there a particular that feeling that creative process, or is it just the performing that you love?
That's why.
all right, this is Sean again. Um, I mean, I enjoy the all aspects of it. Kind of, being on the stage, singing, having the audience just vibe along with us while we're on the stage. But I think you touched on it. The bread and butter is me conceptualizing a song, writing, formatting, arranging the music, getting everything from zero to a fully mastered song, that the audience loves, then that's probably the best part for me because I know where it came from. It came from a little
Right.
thought inside the head, and then
Yeah.
now it's on track, and people are dancing to it and telling me they like the song and stuff like that, and it's just a great thing. That whole journey is just that's my take on it.
What about you, Jaquan?
I love watching the audience singing our songs and dancing to it, and just vibing and screaming and just looking at the audience and seeing that reaction just gives me adrenaline. That just makes me get into the show even more, and I give it 100,000% into when I'm on
That's a
stage.
good vibe. That's a good vibe when you see that, the fans and they be like, oh, like all this, like so into the song, and then like, yeah, that I could just imagine how you guys feel.
Yeah, no,
But that's an amazing, that's I think that as a fan, when we see you guys and you help us reminisce that special time in our play, on our time, whatever, it doesn't matter. But that's what we appreciate the most, and we can connect like that. You know, um,
yeah.
do you has your style if how your style has evolved since the beginning of your career? Has it, do you started thinking about, let's just start changing the way we sing just because we're mature, we're at a different stage in our lives, or do you go try to fit in with what is hot right now?
Jay.
I roll with what's happening overall because regardless, we come from back in the 90s and the 80s, so our fan base still loves to hear our old music. You know what I'm saying? You got the new fans that like the new stuff that we come out with, and so I try to just cater to both the old and the new, so that way we still stay with the time, even if though it's from back in the days, because we're giving them the history. We're giving them something that they remembered at that moment when they heard those songs. It just
Yeah.
brings back memories. So the people from back then, when they hear that, and I see that, and now with the new music that's coming out that we coming out with, I
Yeah.
see the new fans that's accepting our new music. It's just, to me, I like to just cater to both. I like to stay that way, and
Right.
our
No,
base base is
it's
amazing.
like a new audience. Like I'm kind of impressed that there's a lot of people into, new music, especially new freestyle.
Yeah.
Because oh geez, once they like the old stuff, they don't even want to give the new stuff any time. But I'm
Mhm.
kind of like impressed and kind of glad that they are giving you guys opportunity. What do you think about that, Sean?
Um, I try to stay. So I have a particular way of writing. My vocals don't lend well. I wouldn't say well, but they don't fit perfectly into the freestyle genre.
Right.
So my writing style kind of is slightly different. So compared to the older stuff that we did, our newer stuff has a slightly different feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's still grounded in that sound and that synthesizing, that dance type of feel, but it has a different writing style to it. So when Jay is talking about, touching on multiple genres and doing multiple styles of music, it's kind of sort of like we deal with many different types of producers. So if I grab a producer and I do majority of the writing, when I start to write, our sound stays locked into that. When we do work with other producers, they'll give us something with some Spanish stuff in it. And we got, stuff with reggaeton in it. We got stuff with, it's just our
Yeah.
I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
Creatively,
We'll
process.
say briefcase. We'll say briefcase. Our briefcase, our musical briefcase, right? It's full
Right.
of a whole lot of different sounds, but we do have a specific sound, and I enjoy staying in that sound and seeing the audience be receptive to that.
How is it important for you for you both to be part of that when you think of a new song? Or listen, let me just sit down. I have thoughts. I want to put it in writing. Is it really important for you to be part of that? Because there's a lot of artists that they don't write their own song, which is fine, and they have somebody else that help them with that. How important is that for you guys to be part of
So
that? To be part of that
it's
creative
it's
process.
kind of weird. So I'll do the majority of the writing and the conceptualizing, and then Jay adds final touches here and there when I get like stuck in a rut. You know what I'm saying? I'll like, hey, this is what I'm thinking, and he'll be like, try this or add this or sing that part again, and let me say, let me try this part and that
Yeah.
part. So some of the times, we work together on good things, and he gives his 2 cents. A lot of the times I just lock into the lab. We call the studio the lab. I lock into the lab, and I don't come out until me and him have to go to the studio, and then I'm like, this is your part.
That's it. Like man, already like an agenda. Look, listen, 1, 2, 3, and just follow the
That's it.
whatever.
Hey, this is what I
I
want
hear
you to
it.
say,
I
and
hear
that's it.
it. I'm like, okay, that's it. All right. That's my part. All right. I got it. It's all good.
Did you find yourself a little stressful if you guys don't see eye to eye about man? Maybe if we put a little beat here and a little, little kind of like different. Do you
Always.
find yourself sometimes being stressed out with each other? Because a partner is like a marriage, and you guys gotta have that equality and that that like give and take.
We all
Do
see
you
things
feel a
different.
little stressed sometimes?
Always, because me and him always see things from a different side of the journey. We always see things from a different side of the journey. I'm exclusively behind the scenes, and he's at the forefront. So we have a different view on what's going on. So we end up meeting in the middle and coming to some type of conclusion. But getting to that meeting is a problem.
I know, because it's hard. It's like it's a partnership. It's a marriage. It's something that you have to trust each other. But at some point, you're not gonna see eye to eye.
Yeah.
It happens. It's normal. It's normal.
One thing about me and Trishawn, we always will see eye to eye because we come to that conclusion at the middle, and we both be like, okay, one thing about this relationship with Trishawn, and I've always expressed this, this is a brotherhood. This is not, we friends and we boys. This is way beyond that. You know what I'm saying? And the way we are, we always has respected each other, you know, as brothers. Brothers fight, but these two brothers right here don't fight. We don't. We understand each other. I understand where
Yeah.
he's coming from. He understands where I'm coming from. We both have both different ideas, but we both meet in the middle. And, that's what makes this group such a hold. You know what I'm saying? And it shows on our performances when we on stage. You know, our chemistry on
It
stage
does, because I've
is
watched
crazy.
you guys, and it's like it's a unit. Like,
Yeah,
if this one does this, the other one doesn't, and it just flows. It just flows, and it's hard to find that.
yeah, yeah. You know, I've when we released the video, I had guys literally call me to tell me how much they loved the video and commented about the ending of the video. And I asked them, what did you think? And they said to me, I liked the brotherhood. Towards the end, your brother was there to save you and to comfort you. And the message
Yeah.
that the video gave, you know, to people, it's what we were looking for. You know, what do you think? What's the message from it? And we got so many different feedbacks that it's just like, you know,
I think
it's
that was it. When I saw the video, I saw that, it wasn't about like girls in the video and heartbreak, and it was just the unity of two friends, two friendships, two brothers come, it just give you another perspective in life. You know
mm-hmm,
what I mean? And
yeah,
and it was just, I think the video was awesome. It was very um like direct to the point. It
yeah.
was just calm. It was just smooth flowing. It was not all over the place, and I think you guys did an amazing job.
Thank
I
you.
think
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
listen, and when I saw that ending, I was like, oh my god! But it was cute though. It was cute. I like it because sometimes, everybody thinks that freestyle is all about, oh, I love you, and okay, it's all good, love and all that stuff. I love the boy, I love the girl. Oh, it doesn't matter. But sometimes we as adults, we're going through other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had
We
to I
lost
had to do
we
the
lost
180
family,
from
loved ones,
Melody. I had to do
partners,
a complete 180 from
friends.
Melody. Melody was dancing, clubbing, and I was like, the next one is going to have to be something like, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
heartbreak, but it's going to have to be touching. Complete 180 to show that we have some type of range to our sound.
Yes.
And it was amazing. I was just like impressed. I was really impressed. There was some sexy scenes in there. I gotta like, I gotta give you guys a shout out. Jaquan, when he took off his jacket, I was like, "Ah," So the girls are gonna be all open. But then wait, the best part, when Tashan jumped in that pool, he had me. I was like, "Oh, I want a friend like that. I want love. I want love like that." Because sometimes in the industry, sometimes we lack the brotherhood, the
Yeah.
sisterhood, the let's support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I'm gonna say it, I'm sorry, but sometimes in the industry we missing that.
Yeah.
No, we
And
are. The
it's
industry.
nice to have a video like that refreshes with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the way it is. I mean, how you guys feel about the way that internet has impacted the freestyle or the music industry in overall in general?
Well, back in the day, and Jay can definitely attest to this. Back in the day, we used to walk around parking lots with bags of flyers and put them on car windows and stick them on doors and stuff like that. Yo, it was a hustle. We got
Wow.
exercise and walking blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks in order to promote the show. And we hoped that somebody would show up to the show. And then, so the internet come along, and now we can touch people uh,
Oh yeah.
anywhere in the world and at any time 24/7, and we can just promote and put up flyers and make changes and put up new ones, and then we still have to hope they come to the show.
Yeah,
So
look at that. Look
promotion
at
has
that.
gotten easier, but people showing up is the thing. We got to get them
Listen,
out there.
I know, and listen, a shout out, listen, promoters, what's going on? Like there's people out here waiting for, come on, let's do this. It's hot. Like, I think freestyle is hot now. I think it's just beginning to get that little, people are listening,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of shows that are being put together. So, performance.
Yeah.
This girl right here is shouting out like, come on, hit the
Mhm.
boys out. Come on. What's going on?
What
But
part of New York you at?
I'm in Spanish Harlem.
Nice,
So,
nice.
I'm like,
El
uh,
barrio, mija, el
yeah,
barrio.
a true Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying there. I know what you're saying, J Lo.
When you know. But there's so
Yeah.
many things happening, like a lot of all over, like Chicago. There's a couple of shows coming up in May, Connecticut and Philly. Florida is always showing up, and I wish that this the people just try to do a mix. Try to do a mix. No, my opinion is no disrespect, but you can't. There's so much you could take. After a
Yeah.
while, it's just the same over. Just put some sazon in there. Put some salsa in there. Put something different. And
Mhm.
but I'm just saying that's my opinion.
The
So
problem,
whoever's listening, listen to me.
the problem is that some of these promoters feel that you know the freestyle fans won't come out to support it. They only want to come out and support the freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And it's like if you put hip hop, and they do, they put hip hop with freestyle now because they put
I
Dougie
know
Fresh.
they do.
They do. They mix it up. They try to mix it up, because the music comes from the 90s and the 80s. That's the era. So freestyle was the same thing. It was from the 80s and the 90s. So, adding some of the Rob Bass and adding, Dougie Fresh and adding these other people, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't, and it's cute because I've been to concerts, and it's like a little punch of flavor in there. I'm like, oh my god,. Remember this? Oh, blah blah.
Hmm.
But sometimes I wish that they could do that with people that are coming out with new songs,
Yeah.
even new artists. Do you
Oh,
guys do you have somebody in mind from the new era of freestyle? I'm gonna call it new era of freestyle. That you would love to work with, because there's a lot of good talent out there.
I'm gonna let you answer that.
No, I don't. I can't honestly. I honestly cannot answer it because I have not sat and thought about who I would like to, um, collab with. Because I just don't want to collab with anybody for the sake of collabing with someone.
Right, right.
So, um, but I haven't honestly sat back and really thought about who I would like to collab with. So,
Right.
um, now I might do that in the future though. Think about some stuff. I don't know if you
And
got somebody,
there's
Jay,
a lot of
to
good
talk
talent.
about
There's
it.
a lot of people out there that are pretty good. You know, they just need to be
The, pro-
you know.
the problem is with us, and Twy can vouch for this. You know, it has to fit our image when we are
Yeah.
performing with somebody collaborating. It could be a guy or girl. It just has to fit. They have to have the they have to have the part. Because and not taking away, and I don't mean it in any
Right.
disrespectful way, what I'm saying? Because we'll perform with anybody, we'll collaborate with anybody. It just has to fit, our style, because we like to keep ourselves fit. And again, we don't want to take away from anybody, because mind you, listen, you know, fat or skinny, tall or small, it's just hard. It's hard.
No, it's true. It's true, and I agree with you. I think that you guys have been that's just what the Nasty Boys is. So
Hmm.
you're not just gonna go and give the audience something different when that's not what you guys are.
Right.
So you're gonna keep it what the
We,
Nasty Boys
we
is.
we perform, we dance, so it has to be somebody to be able to do the same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
to the song, our songs, we add choreography. So that person needs to know how to dance and do choreography. You know what I'm saying? So while that person is singing, we dancing, and when we singing, that person is dancing. So that way,
Right.
the show stays, hype. It stays hype. It stays, looking good. It's
Right.
my
And
opinion.
somebody that can keep up too, because and be very. They have to have some type of charisma, because it's not easy performing. You have to connect with the audience. You have to be, not just stand there and just go with the microphone like, hey, no. You have to be connecting with the audience. And if you don't have that partner, whoever you're featuring is not at to level, I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, my opinion as a fan, as an audience,
Right.
Because we can't stand still. Me and Trishawn. I mean, you put a mic stand in the middle, and that mic stand will feel alone because it's gonna be standing alone.
Exactly.
We move too much. You know what I'm saying? So it's mind you, again, there is a lot of beautiful, talented, new school artists. You know what I'm saying? And not taking away from them. It's just our opinion.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. That's you guys. That's what the Nasty Boys are. They known for that. So you have to give it your all. And if
we
it's not gonna work.
In how you say that? I don't want to say it I don't want to seem and sound like conceited or anything. But
Right.
We set our goals high because
But that's not being considered, because that's your craft and that's your talent. And you have the right to have your expectations high.
Yeah.
Because you guys take this serious. This is not just because I want to get a little paycheck and I'm just gonna go out there and look and move it, for the girls to. No, you guys have talent and you have the right to raise up your expectations. Why not? You guys take this serious. Yeah. So it's not, you shouldn't even. It's not about feeling or coming out conceited. You're being professional, and sometimes the industry lacks that. My opinion, allegedly. But it's true. It's true.
Yeah, they do. They do. There's
And this happens in your life. When you work, it doesn't matter if you're a nurse, a police, it doesn't matter. You have to raise your expectations. If you want to do a better person in life, a good job, and people to remember you as a human being, and damn, you know what? They work hard and they brought it. I prefer to be remembered like that than to just be remembered by the bad things.
Oh yeah.
My opinion. You guys, but what? Talking about performance, I wanted to ask you guys. What can you tell me a little bit about like your best performance or the worst performance? Because I know there's been like, I could just imagine little things that just gone wrong, and then it stresses you out.
Well, I'll start with the worst because I'll start with the worst because it's hard to pick the best one. My memory ain't that great when it comes to 30 years of performing. It's hard to pick a best performance. But the worst one I would say is we were outside doing a show somewhere, and I went to jump over Jay. And during this time, our choreography was I would jump over Jay, and I'd land on the stage, and I'd do a flip. And then I'd move on. I like to do gymnastics. Since I was 5 years old, I did gymnastics. So I went to jump. The stage was elevated, but it wasn't built that great. Jumped over Jay, and when I landed to do the flip, I punched right through the stage.
Oh my! Oh shoot!
So when he turned around to look, I wasn't there. I wasn't in position.
Gone.
What did you find yourself like you just gotta keep up like, oh, okay,
that's
so
it.
let me continue doing my thing. I don't know where he went, but
I looked down and he was down there on the bottom of the stage fixing the stage back up. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
You look down, you're like, oh, yo, what's hey,
yo, he's gone. I'm like, yo, this guy's in the bottom of the damn
stage, completely through the stage.
Oh my!
But he continued the performance. We continued performing.
Yep.
We just had to move over to the side.
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The best one is hard to tell. It's very, very hard to tell. I mean, we
Really?
had one where the stage was spinning and we was performing in an oval type of.
Oh my God.
They
That's
had
cool
another one
though.
where we performed with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. We had another one where we performed with like this. It's so many. I don't know. All of
Yeah.
them are good.
Oh my God.
I remember we performed at the Palladium in New York, and just as we were going on stage, literally as we going on stage, Tito Puente and Celia Cruz just finished performing, coming off the stage,
Wow.
and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, wow, they just opened up for us. Tito Puente and Celia Cruz at the Palladium, and I was
Wow.
just like, it was an amazing, and I remember saying, how can we compete with that? You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God.
And we did, because we blew the house up. We
Look at that.
blew the house up because Tito Puente stood there to watch our show. And
Wow.
he was like, you guys amazing. You guys amazing. To where
That
his
inspired, did it
son,
inspire you to just like, listen, we're just gonna give it all, our all, and
We knew from the
let's
beginning that
just
we
do
would have
it.
to stand out because uh, in the beginning, I'm pretty sure those that didn't see us before they heard us thought that either Jay or Jovel, the other guy that was in the group, were the singers and not me. So
Wow.
we had a persona about us that was kind of an uphill battle. We knew we had to
Right.
completely stand out. You know, we completely, you know, starting out as exotic entertainers and then taking that into singing, taking our pants off and shirts off. And, you know, it was just Freestyle hadn't seen that much of it. They saw
Which it
shirts
was
off, but we
amazing, by the
put
way, because I love
everything
the way
together.
you guys are performing. I just gotta put that in there. I'm sorry.
Thank you. We put so many different elements together that our stage presence is just, you know, it's not to be forgotten. Whether we make mistakes or not, it's still not to be forgotten.
No, no, no. Have anybody given you some advice that until this day you still remember? Even
Oh,
when you started your career, when you started,
good
um,
question.
this process, this wild, crazy, right?
It didn't come from the industry. Mine came from a friend,
Look at
uh,
that.
and he told me he's like, don't change, man. Stay true to what you want to accomplish and do, and stick to that. Don't try not to deviate too much. Be
That's what's up.
sure
Yeah.
and that's it. So I was like, all right, cool. I won't change, and that has stuck with me till this day. It's probably one of the few times me and Jay have our little tit for tats is when we start talking about sticking to a sound. I like to stick to a sound. So
What you guys are all about,
yeah.
you know? Do you feel like this is what you brought in this new song? Like this is something, uh, a, ma- a mature, nasty voice, like a
Boys to Men.
new phase in your career. Do you feel that the song relates to that, or is about that?
It's not a personal. The song didn't deviate from any type of I mean, not deviate. It didn't stem from any type of personal um, thing that happened to me and or Jay. It was
Right.
more along the line of me sitting back and going, you know, what I'm feeling, intimate strangers, the search, and all of them was just, kind of, it wouldn't say fully positive, but a lot of our songs have a very upbeat message. And then Melody dropped, and that's just DJs, crowds dancing. And when we're on the stage doing Melody, you cannot not be happy. Like, it's just happy. And
Right.
I wanted to write something that was completely 180 of that. And when I wrote it and I brought it to his attention, um, he looked at me. He's like, "Yo, Twy, this is crazy." He's like, "When we put this out, it's gonna rock. So we got to do a video." So the video was his idea. He's like, "We got to do a video for this," and I'm gonna look for locations and it all pieced together. You know?
It's amazing. I mean, when I heard it, I was like, wow. Because like I said, like I mentioned before, sometimes it's not about the whole, the love and this, and, it could relate to a lot of people or what they're going through right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not specifically about love. It could be about love,
Yep.
but it's not. It's about things that we're going through. And I
And
think it's an amazing song.
it can thank you. It can apply to a
Really,
lot of
really, really good song.
people. Can take this and they can listen to it and come to their own conclusion, because it's
Right.
not. I wrote it ambiguous like that. I wrote it so that it's open ended, and people can take it and apply it to whatever they're going through. Whether it's they lost a child, they lost a mother, they lost a sister, they lost a brother. They
Yeah.
can apply it to anything, and find something in the song that touches that part of it. Which that's exactly why I wrote it.
And it's amazing because sometimes I feel that certain artists, they get stuck with that song that made them well known, and it's like, well, actually, we more than that. We
Right.
more than that, and I'm so glad that you guys brought that's this song out right now. Just to like let that audience, the fans, to know, we more than this. We more than
Mhm.
what I'm feeling, which is amazing song, but it levels up a little
Yeah.
bit. It levels up a little bit.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, it
Levels
does.
up a little, especially for us that are, when we adults here, you know what I mean, and we going through things. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
But so what's next? What's going on? Are you guys are gonna be performing soon? What's happening? What's happening?
I've been talking quite a bit, Jay. You want to say something there, buddy?
Man, I've been doing all the talking. What the hell?
What you talking about? I just
I
talked.
talk a lot.
Wait,
I've been doing
let's take it back to let's take it back to the stairway coming down, and then you can continue. Oh, I cannot see that video. I swear I start cracking up.
Listen, that
I'm like,
I
yo,
was
what
in
was
shock.
that?
I was like, oh my God, what is going on? This is just, I felt some telenovela going on over here. So I don't know. I thought somebody was going to be like, Fernando, like, hello, where are you, my friend? And all this stuff. But it was so cool, man. I'm telling you, I enjoyed it. It's an amazing video.
Thank you. What's next? We're still writing. We got a lot of songs. The next couple songs that we're going to do have two of them have a great backstory, and that'll be put out there once we release those. But we do have an EP coming up within the next 2 months or so. We're going to drop about 4 new songs, and that'll be dropping sometime in June, possibly.
Oh, that's great. And that's a good time in June. It's the summer.
Yes.
A lot of things are happening.
We're gonna shoot another
It's
music
something
video
else.
for that song too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna shoot another music video to drop with the EP, which will be, I'm not gonna say the name yet, but yeah.
No, that's all. It's very important to stay relevant in social media, even though social media is kind of like tricky.
Yeah.
But it's very important to stay relevant, in social media, because that's what people, that's what they do on their breaks, going home. They at night, they're scrolling, and it feels like, oh, I'm only gonna be here 10 minutes, but then it's like 3 hours later, and you're still scrolling, and you're looking at all these videos, and you have to stay relevant a little bit. Do you feel that little pressure real quickly? I just wanted to know what your opinion about that.
So once again, this is a perfect 180, right? Since I'm such a behind the scenes guy, I'm not the social media, person. Jay is the guy that's always online. He's always doing a live. He's always posting. He's always doing this. Me, not so much. I'll post, but I'm not as avid, with it as he is. So, while that's being done, I'm in the back in the studio, thinking of new concepts and new songs and outfits and figuring out what we're going to do on stage and what choreography can be done for this and that and that. So, and then when we do meet up, he say, hey, this is what's out there. This is the flyer we got going on. And then now it's time to rehearse. These are the songs, Jay. These are the steps we're working with. Let's come to a conclusion and get ready for the product. So we work well in that aspect.
Right. Because you have to stay. It's unfortunate, but like everybody knows me of the little videos that I do on TikTok. And I started just for fun. And it has outgrew, like people recognize me, and I'm like, and I don't even have that many followers, but people recognize, like, I know you're the girl from the video, and I'm like, thank you, yeah, okay. But so it's important to stay relevant a little bit, you know,
Yes. Yeah.
because this is and not only you guys that I say this, but a lot of other freestyle artists have been more involved on social media. They post, they go live. Oh my God, Jesse B is always on live.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
he's always somewhere. He's a sweetheart though. But so you know what I mean? Like and another artist, Deneen. She throws a little live, like she's always connecting with the fans and stuff. So it's important. Somewhat it's important, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
It is. If I always say that, you always want to be, in some way, somehow in social media to engage with your fans, engage with the
Right.
media, to let them see and hear what you got coming up, what we're doing, and thank you for supporting us. Come out to the show.
That means
We
a lot
got,
to us. And I'm
of
including
course,
myself because I'm a fan. That means a lot when you guys say, listen, I give you a shout out, much love. That means a lot.
yeah, we got merchandise, we got merch. Come get our shirts, our hats. Our
Hey,
our G,
networking.
whatever. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. And how we gonna know if you guys don't tell us? Listen, networking, be like, yo, hit me up.
We got nasty boy G
T-shirt.
strings. You know what I'm saying? Get ready, get them while they're hot. Get them while they're still.
For real, it's true though. Listen, we gotta do what when you know you know. You
Oh my
gotta do what you
God!
gotta do.
Telling
I
you.
don't wanna. It's the truth. It's the truth. So hey, you gotta do. And then the us fan, we like that. We like that. I'm not gonna put myself. I'm gonna include myself. And I'm like, oh my God, they got T-shirts. Wait a minute. I'm a support and get a T-shirt. And they go out there and they get the tickets, and then they take pictures and all this stuff. But it's the support and the love.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. We laugh about it because I'm like that. Because I was like, I'll be in the front singing. Doing like, whatever. My little Whitney wannabe. But, it's just, it's the connection that we make with them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah.
it is what it is. Networking. We
It's
out
good.
here. We doing our thing. You got to get that bag. It's the
Seguro.
truth. I do the same thing. I'll be like, look, listen.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, I'm no Oprah, but I'm doing my thing. You know, you got to do it. You got to do it. But guys, listen. I want to tell everybody their song is available in all digital platforms. The song is amazing. Please watch. Please support. Um, just be open minded. Just they doing their thing. They working hard for you guys, the fans. So just be supportive. Give some love. Um, they just are amazing guys, and I thank you guys for spending some time with me, for
Not a
trusting
problem.
me because I hit you up. Thank you for because I was like,
Thank you.
listen, I'm not a robot. I'm not, I'm legit. But thank you so much for trusting me, for
You welcome.
and just to be able to sit down for a few minutes and talk, and just trying to get this out there. You guys are amazing,
But
Thank
I
you.
say this.
great talent.
I say thank you to you for taking the
Um,
time to acknowledge us and to put us on your your show, and getting us to be friends in your platform with all your
yeah.
fans, and introducing us to them and them to us, and we appreciate that from you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
No, thank you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to Carol. I gotta give a shout out to Carol because she's a sweetheart. And
Thank you, baby.
listen,
That's
thank you guys.
my better half
Man,
right there. That's my
wish
better
you the best. Listen, keep
Mhm.
going. Never give up. It's surprising. It's baby step, but I put myself in the I'm talking about myself because I was really not into none of this stuff. And it just, the ball has kept rolling like from one thing to another. I was offered a little show. Now I offer another show. So it's just,
Awesome.
it's just amazing how life is.
Yes.
And, you know, I tell you guys, stay positive. And I tell the audience, you know, you guys stay positive. Just surround yourself with positive people. Keep doing what you love. Don't let nobody just knock you down. Oh, you don't know. I do what I like.
Send Carol your address so we can send you a Nasty Boy t-shirt.
Okay. Oh my God, stop, because I'm gonna make a TikTok video.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna be like this, you know, like with my TikTok video.
So yes,
thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. No and problem. Listen, promoters, this is hello. I'm talking to you guys. Let's bring the Nasty Boys up to New York. Let's do the East Coast. West Coast, what's going on? You know, it's hot. Freestyle is hot over there. And down in Texas is hot. Brazil. Yeah. Can you believe that? It is hot. It is hot. And it's just, we have to like get this going. It's amazing, you know? Yeah. I'm so proud. I'm proud of the freestyle community.
It is what it is. Shattered and Broken, Nasty Boys, all platforms, all social media. And go to our YouTube, click the link and watch the video. Show love. Tell me what you think about the video. What happened to the person in the video?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And they are in social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Follow them. Follow, support. Definitely. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Love and blessings.
Thank you.
Here is a song from the guest you just listened to, and remember to come back next week for some more real talk, real music on the LDM radio station.
I have no clue what my life is going to be right now. We had something so special, and now you're gone, and I'm all alone, shattered and broken.
Sadly unknown, I'm all alone, and I don't know if Your boy Jay wasn't doing too good, man.
I mean, last time I checked up on him, he was alright.
You should probably check up on him again.
Alright, man. You right.
Good luck.
I don't know what to do. I'm so
radio station in the world is right here, right now.
New York City's LDM Radio.